Good afternoon, Septi.
Hi, Jiwon.
Hi. How you
How are
doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Like you told me you're gonna visit Seoul on December. Was that right?
No, yeah, I changed the
January?
plan. Maybe
Oh, okay.
January.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
How is Shanghai?
Oh, it was okay. It was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I went to
Yeah.
Disneyland.
Oh, you went to Disneyland?
Yeah.
How is it?
It was fun. Like
I heard
it was really huge, and I saw the fireworks, and yeah, it was
I
fun.
heard like
It
was it like
Yeah.
so crowded?
Oh, huh. Like it doesn't really. Oh yeah, it was crowded. Like it was crowded. Yeah,
Mm.
like it was only like 30 seconds ride, but we waited like a 2 hours each for each
Oh,
ride. Yeah,
for the
there was a lot
queue?
of people. Yeah, for the queue.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but however, it was fun.
Mm. Is there a lot of people like come with you from Yonsei
Oh yeah,
to Shanghai?
Professor Chan was there, and there were three other students joining
Mm.
the Odyssey Symposium. Izu was there. Um, Hi,
Oh
Izu.
yeah,
She was
hi.
there, and she gave us the lightning talk speech too. Mhm.
Wow.
And I know you guys were actually on like you guys were actually gonna give the speech, but at the last
Yeah,
second it got
yeah,
canceled. I'm so
yeah, we
sorry
have
for
to
that.
cancel. Yeah, it was like I think a week before
Yeah, week
the
before.
event. Yeah, they canceled everyone. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, I don't know, like I think we're gonna plan I think one of them to give the presentation in the upcoming community call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are planning on that too. So we
Mm,
can add that on our agenda.
January.
Or, yeah, on the
Mm,
agenda.
yeah.
Or February,
Yeah.
because usually on January we could do the kickoff.
Yeah.
So I think it's like totally up to us because we are now managing the community call. So
Mm-hmm.
so you can choose like which one works better for you guys, like
Yeah.
January or February, like anything.
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Natalie.
Hi,
Hello.
I'm on the way to go to the lab.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm. How are you?
Oh, actually, I'm on a family vacation right now, so I'm on a
Mm.
hotel.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So
is it
you are
already like a winter break already there?
What?
Is it already like winter break there?
No, just for me. Like my
Oh, okay.
family. I got a nephew. My nephew was born like a few months ago, so
oh,
like we just thought like it would be great time to make a family gathering,
Mm,
and this was the only time we could make it. So yeah,
mm.
I decided to make a kind of little early winter break for myself.
But is there any like a winter, like when the winter break gonna start there?
Like there's no specific winter break in
Oh,
Korea. Like
really?
we usually, yeah, just make a break on nearby the Christmas, and we have a New Year Eve in Korea, which is called Seolna, and we have that on the early February or January. So yeah. Oh, anyway, I think it's 12 o'clock. Huh? Is that your song? No? Okay. So we're 12 o'clock right now. I think we're gonna give like 1 or 2 minutes more so other people could more join the call. Okay. Hi everyone.
Wow, you have a Christmas background.
Yes. No one know Christmas? Just me? Okay.
I'm not
It's
at
okay.
home, or else I'd turn it on, but I'm not at home.
Oh, you're not home. Okay. It's okay.
No, I'm at the bowling alley.
Oh, again, it's your time, like every Thursday. Okay, I see that.
Yeah. I'm on a league every Thursday. Every Thursday
Okay.
we bowl.
Thank you for joining the call.
No problem.
Thanks. Okay, now we are 1 minute in, so I think we could just start the call for December. Thanks to everyone for joining the last community call of 2025. So we are only a week away from the Christmas. As you can see, my background is Christmassy. and I really hope everyone had a really great year this year. So
Jiwon, you're speaking muted.
thank you, Song. Okay, do I have to start over? I will start over. Okay, thanks everyone for joining the last community call of 2025. So we are only a week away from the Christmas, and I really hope everyone had a really great year. And yep, so we have like the 2 topics to cover for today. So we have a OHDSI news, and we're gonna do a 2025 APAC Symposium recap, and we're gonna do a APAC closing. So we are going to have some, okay, I'm gonna introduce, there was an APAC in India chapter symposium on December 2nd, and thanks for ㍍OHDSI and her team to gather and organizing the symposium. And she brought up a lot of folks together, building and sharing the enthusiasm in the most populated country. Thanks, ㍍OHDSI. And I think it would be great if you could share any updates from the symposium. And also, I think it's a really great time to discuss about next year. So OHDSI Europe Symposium is already open. Anyone who is interested in Europe Symposium 2026, the abstract submission is already on. However, the registration has not opened yet, so please and keep an eye on them. Yeah. And also, 2026 Global Symposium is the schedule is confirmed. It will be on October 20th to 22nd on 2026. The plenaries and tutorials are now open. Whoever interested in showcasing, please register too. Okay, so this is the recap of 2025 APAC Symposium, which took place early this month. I will open up the floor, and I actually invited several collaborators from Korea and China, and who would like to share their insights and reflection from the OHDSI APAC. I think I'm gonna give a little simple introduction of them. One, Hanje is from Korea, and I believe it was his first time joining the APAC Symposium. He presented the study that automatically converts the study design to R scripts based on the strategies. So that's it. And I know Hanjae is very enthusiastic researcher, so I think his reflection will be really great. And Yongchi, who truly nailed it in APAC studies, and I know how hard he worked on this, and I'm very excited to like introduce him again to the community and continue. And like whoever wants to like collaborate and work with him, I think it'll be really great to get to know him too. And finally, Xia Wei. When I first met her, like she seemed quite shy, but wow, like her lightning talk was incredibly powerful. Like her voice and tone, her energy was really truly inspiring. So I would love to introduce Xia Wei too. Before that, I think I could give a little short recap of the APAC Symposium. So we had almost 150 registration before the symposium, and I could like roughly say there was like almost 200 registrators in the symposium, like in the in like who like 200 more than 200 people show up and fill the event hall. We also had a tutorial day on the first day of the symposium. Oops. Okay. And tutorial was intent books. Sorry. Okay. So this tutorial was intended to support the individuals like new to OHDSI and almost CDM. So we were like guiding them to foundational like concepts to analytical workflows. So all attendees demonstrated like huge engagement, and I was there and I could see there how they were concentrated on the tutorials and during the hands-on exercises. And on the main event, we could our OHDSI APAC chapter leads gave their chapters update, and and there's Nicole, Chan, Asao Song, and Steve, and Mui, and all. And then we also had a great opportunity to showcase and overview the progress of the 2025 APAC studies, so that we've been like working on together since March. And it was especially like valuable to finally meet the researchers in person. And big thanks and applause to all the researchers who joined the study. And to add some notes, each studies, like we had 3 individual studies, and each studies will be continued under the leadership of the study list starting 2026. And anyone who's interested in is welcome to join the Teams meeting, and it will be online. And then we had 6 lightning talk speakers, and they gave us like each of them gave us the updates and progress and overview of their studies. And we have Xia Wei and Hanjae here, and who's gonna give a reflection of APAC Symposium today. In this session, in the afternoon, this session showcased how regional healthcare in China are being transformed into almost CDM, and like how LMM-based CDM mapping and multimodal AI analysis and how like those are enabling the observational data to generate the evidence-based research. Okay, at last, to celebrate the collaboration, we had a small but meaningful ceremony, which researchers wrote their name next to the country on a globe and toasted, and so we can like symbolize our work traveling like far beyond the borders. So we did this at the global symposium, and of course we couldn't resist to do it again in the APAC Symposium. And I think this one was really like like secret before the symposium, and this was a thing that we actually like really excited to do it on in Shanghai. And so okay, yeah, and that was it. And yeah, and I wonder how this globe could like go far on next year, because it's traveling around the world, you know. Okay, and I'm gonna give my short insight to share with you guys. So I was in the Global Symposium and attending APAC Symposium also, and it really reminded me that while we are all connected in networks, like in the various networks, you know, like see everyone like weekly and bi-weekly, and we chatted a lot and through emails, but nothing's like quite like meeting in person. So having a real conversation and like discussing ideas and like building the closer collaborations. So it made me even more excited and motivated. And thank you everyone again. And also my key takeaway was not just connection and collaboration, but it was like momentum. Which is like meeting in a person like gave me the push to move ideas forward and turn. Okay, hi Mui. You want to speak
I was
up?
gonna say, if anyone didn't go to the symposium but still wants to sign the ball, you need to contact me, and then I'll
Oh,
mail you one, and then you're gonna have to mail it back to me.
oh,
Okay?
that's a great idea. Actually,
Okay?
yeah, yeah.
So you give me your address. I'm gonna snail mail it to you, and then you're gonna mail it back to me. And then these balls are going to the other symposium, and then they're going back to the global symposium, okay, in October. So
Oh,
for those that are
actually,
interested,
yeah, actually, it is really traveling around the world, right? That's great.
correct, because they also
So-
went to the Africa symposium.
Cool.
Yes.
Nice. So speaking of Mui, I really give a kudos to Mui and Song for organizing 2025 symposium once again. And yeah, anyone who's interested in writing their names on the globe, please mail Mui or Song, but probably Mui. And so Mui can just send you email the globe, and we can just do it all around the world again. And that is that. And I think I'm gonna toss over the floor to Hanje or Youngchi or Xiaowei, whoever ready.
Yeah,
Anyone?
ready.
Hanje?
I'm
Are you
ready.
ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You can share your screen while you're from your end. Or when during Hanje's ready, maybe Xiaowei, are you ready?
We can see Hanje's slides.
okay.
Oh, okay, good. You can start, Hanje. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, nice to meet you all. I'm Hanjae Kim. Yeah, and so I'm quite new to Odyssey community, so I have prepared this slide to introduce myself to those of you who don't know me. I'm currently in the first year of a master's program in Yonsei University College of Medicine, and this was my first time of attending in Odyssey Symposium. And these are my LinkedIn and Instagram IDs, so please feel free to send connection or follow requests. And this photo was taken at the Jiatong University, and yeah, it was a really beautiful place. So the symposium was held from 6th to 7th of December in Shanghai, and the first day of the symposium was the tutorial session, and this is a photo of Professor Chan lecturing on building cohorts within Atlas, and the session was like really helpful in understanding the overall context of Odyssey studies. So actually, I had already read the book of Odyssey before, but it felt like a master course by the authors themselves, and it was really instrumental in reinforcing what I had learned before. And in the same day, in the evening, yeah, we had this dinner together with these great researchers from Peking University. It seems that Yongqi and Xiaowei is here, so I'd like to say thank you again for their hospitality, and I'm looking forward to see them again in next year in Korea. So yeah, we will definitely take care of you next year.
Thank you so much.
And the main conference was held on the second day, and thankfully, it seems many people showed interest in my poster. And I also had this lightning talk on my work. If you missed this talk, you can still watch a demonstration video of my research through this QR code. And thanks to this symposium, I discovered that many people are interested in making this OHDSI ecosystem more user-friendly. So I'm going to work more on this research and looking forward to make a great progress with this. Yeah, I just wanted to share this lovely photo of my team and this fascinating city of China. It's a really great place. And lastly, I really want to give like huge thanks to Jiaotong University and this OHDSI committee for all this effort they had made for preparing this event. Yes, it was a really great experience, and once again, next APEC Symposium will be held in Korea. So I really hope to see many of you next year in Korea. Thank you.
Thank you, Hanjae. It was great.
I just heard Hanjae say he's gonna take us out to drinks if we show up in Korea next year. That's what I just heard.
We're gonna set up really good sojus when you come here, Mui. We'll do it for you.
Well, I want
Not
people to
makgeolli?
Makgeolli,
really want-
makgeolli. Okay, makgeolli is your favorite.
yeah, I
Okay, we
want them
can
to
do
try
that.
makgeolli. That's a great one. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you, Hanjae. Xiaowei, are you ready? Are you ready to?
Yeah.
Or you,
Yeah,
Yongqi
I
can do
share
it.
my screen.
Yeah, whoever
Yeah, both I'll do it.
is ready. Okay.
Could you hear my screen?
Yeah, nice and clear.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Xiaowei Chen from Peking University, and I'll briefly share my first year with OHDSI in 2025. Well, my OHDSI journey this year had three key moments. First, in March, I joined
Xiaowei,
the study. Yeah?
your sliding's not yeah.
Uh, is
I think you have to turn it on the presentation mode if you want to.
Okay, I'll try it.
It's either that or you're sharing the wrong screen. You must have two screens.
Sorry. I'll
Try F5.
Is it okay now?
We're seeing ourselves.
We're
see
seeing
your
the
teams.
team's channel. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It doesn't sing now.
We're seeing ourselves here.
Hi, Song. How are you doing?
Send it to Jiwon. Maybe Yongqi can first. I'll send it to Jiwon,
Yeah,
and
that works.
Jiwon can
Yeah,
help
Yongqi
me.
can. Yeah, Yongqi
Okay,
can
so
do it
I will
first.
go first.
Sorry.
It's okay. Take your time.
Okay, so can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, so hi everyone, thanks for introduction and thanks for having me today. And I'm Yongqi from Peking University, and maybe in the next 5 minutes, I'd like to share a brief recap of my first year with OHDSI APAC. And this year, under the guidance of Professor Sun, I joined the OHDSI APAC China collaboration and started working with community. I also began my own research using the OHDSI framework, and the name of my study is plot. Joining APAC really helped me move from simple learning OHDSI tools to actually contributing to a real-world collaboration. And after joining, I started attending our bi-weekly APAC study meetings regularly. It was a very practical learning process, not just reading documentation, but actually working through Atlas workflows, study packages, and problem solving together. I also joined the monthly OHDSI APAC community course. Through Teams channels and online discussions, I met many community members. And yet, sorry, I forgot to take a screenshot during the meeting, so I'm using the calendar view here. In early December, I attended the APAC Symposium in Shanghai at Shanghai Jiao Tong University. The first day was tutorials, which were very hands-on and practical. The second day was the main symposium, and this is where I really felt the strength of OHDSI as a community. This slide shows two things that really impressed me a lot. First, the breadth of work across clinical domains, many work groups and phenotype collaboration working in parallel, which means methods and phenotypes can be reused and improved together. Second, the global adoption. OHDSI is not limited to one country or one type of institution. You can see involvement across regulators, academia, and network or worldwide. And what I feel most strongly in that OHDSI is collaborative, fast-moving, and inclusive. People share tools and themselves openly, and let's make it easier for newcomers to contribute. On a personal note, I expected the tutorials to feel completely new, but they feel surprisingly familiar because I have learned and practiced many of the workflows through our online meetings. The in-person session felt warm, smooth, and intensely connected. That was a really nice surprise. And yes, one of the best parts was finally meeting communities members in person. People I had only interacted with online before. I met colleagues like Mui, Chan, Song, Jun, and many others. And I didn't mean to take photos with everyone, but I really appreciated the opportunity to connect face to face. It made the collaboration feel much more real and much easier for continue after the symposium. And one activity I found especially memorable was signing a group ballroom and passing it along. It sounds simple, but it made the idea of global participation very tangible. Seeing people from different regions literally leaving their marks on a shared world really matched the OHDSI is about. Beyond the formal session, I also enjoy other relaxed time you see in the laptop. And going forward, I like to contribute in 3 ways. First, I will continue advancing my research using OHDSI standards and contribute to APAC study collaboration. Second, I could show practical OHDSI workflows, especially from running package diagnostics and predictable results surely, because these details matter for real collaboration. Third, I also hope to work with more partners who are interested in generating evidence together, sharing methods, sharing learnings, and building reliable results across databases. And to wrap up, this year with OHDSI APAC has been a very possible experience for me. Practical learning through regular meeting, a strong sense of collaborations, and a surprisingly warm and inclusive community. Second, and I'd be very happy to connect after the meeting. Yeah, that's all.
Thanks, Yongchi. And thank you for your dinner with our two. It was really great, and yeah, and your study and your participation and contribution to the APAC study was really great, and I'm really looking forward to our further collaboration. Thank you. And before I need to manage with CLA's presentation, so will you take over a little bit of the floor? Thank you.
Sure.
Thanks.
I have a question.
You can
Go
send
ahead.
me and I can share the screen.
Oh, are you guys together? CLA?
I don't think so. Maybe they're sending through WeChat.
Yeah. I'll show
okay.
Yongqi.
So,
And I
Jian,
just
while
send
Yongqi and Xiaowei figures it out, who paid for the dinner?
Guess what? Like we.
Sorry.
They
Who?
paid for us. Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah, we
wow.
co-made together.
Yeah.
Yongqi and Xiaowei paid for the dinner. Yeah, that was touching.
What was the dinner place? A hot pot place? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
hot pot.
Yeah.
Like
it's just next to the.
Yeah, we insist them to we want a local hot pot, and they they took us to the local hot pot place, like a really famous one.
Yeah,
like,
it's all red, right? Like I saw the photo. It's all red. It's like very Chinese local feeling.
Yeah. There was no tourists at all. Like there's all local people in the restaurant.
They took you to a very authentic place.
Yes.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yes.
Hi, Yongqi.
Okay. So can you see this screen?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Perfect.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah.
No problem.
I'll start. Hi, everyone. My name is ㍬Chen from Peking University, and I'll describe my first year with OHDSI. And next slide, please. Well, my OHDSI journey can be divided into 3 key moments. First, in March, I joined the study protocol session as OHDSI China collaborator, where I presented a target trial emulation study, although it was a little disappointing that it did not end up being selected for the final 20 and 25 app study. I learned a lot from the feedback. Second, from April to November, I attended bi-weekly meeting course to audit and learn from PKU Yongqi's APAC study, which helped me understand how an OHDSI study moves from protocol to analysis. And third, in December, I participated in the 20 and 25 OHDSI APAC Symposium in Shanghai. Well, my work was selected for both a poster and a lightning talk. Next, please. And I'll describe them in more detail. In March, I presented a proposal titled The Effect of Angiotensin Receptor Blocker ARB on Chronic Diabetic Complications in Type 2 Diabetes. The feedback was very encouraging. Experts said it was a well-designed idea, but they also point out some key challenges. One big moment was about feasibility in the OHDSI network. They mentioned we don't yet have a well-established sequential trial framework in the current network, so doing a full sequential trial approach would be difficult right now. They also suggest that if I can clearly define active comparators. And another point was about it might be better for me to focus on a routine clinical indication, for example, restricting the participants to the patients with hypertension. And next, please. And just sorry, and I forget one sentence. And just a quick update. Based on this feedback, I refined the design and completed the study in the ㆍO database, so it was accepted for a spotlight post presentation in Asian conference poster. Asian Conference on Pharmacoepidemiology (ACP) in Hong Kong, and I have just presented in November. And the next, please. And from April to November, I learned a lot by consistently auditing and lurking at PKU Yongqi's China community course about every 2 weeks. What I gained most was a practical understanding of the OHDSI mindset, how standardization enables multi-site research, but also how careful we must be with cohort definitions, diagnostics, and feasibility analysis. I also saw how important transparent documentation and version control, like sharing protocols and analysis code, can be for reproducibility. This shadowing experience made Odyssey feel not only inspiring but also approachable and learnable. Next slide, please. Well, in December, I had a chance to contribute my own work at the 2025 OHDSI APAC Symposium in Shanghai. I felt very honored that my study effectiveness and safety of sitagliptin added to metformin in real-world type 2 diabetes. A target trial emulation study was selected for both poster and lightning talk. During the symposium, I benefited from attending OMOP-related courses, learning from many other studies, and receiving questions about my study. Most importantly, I met in person and discussed with many collaborators I had only seen online, which made the community feel much more connected. And next slide, please. Well, I like to show four reflections from the symposium. First, community really matters. The culture felt supportive and open sharing of protocols, codes, and diagnostics truly accelerates learning. Second, OMOP is a foundation. Good mapping and data quality checks determines what questions we can answer, and cohort definitions are really living objects that require iteration and review. Third, for real-world study, transparency is essential. We need to clearly report index date, confounding, control and censoring rules and diagnostics and cohort definitions as first-class results, not just an appendix. And fourth, academic networking is powerful. Regular communication often unlocks collaboration opportunities, align expectations, and build trust, especially for multi-site studies. Next, please. And what I hope to work next. My research focuses using real-world study data to evaluate effectiveness and safety of drugs in chronic diseases, especially type 2 diabetes, COPD, and hypertension, and with target trial emulation and robust causal inference in CDM data. Going forward, I hope to join more OHDSI APAC studies, collaborate across sites, and contribute by sharing protocol, codes, links, code definitions, and lessons I have learned from the regional health database studies. If you're working on the similar diseases real-world study or TTE methodology, I love to connect and explore collaboration. And the last slide, here are my emails. Thank you very much for listening and see you in Korea next year.
Thank you, Xiaowei. If you're interested in Xiaowei's research, I really encourage you guys to connect with her and talk with her more. And I'm really glad that like Xiaowei and I share really similar experience and like took away a really similar insight too. And I think it's really good to see and meet people in person, and that is really a real strength of the symposium. Okay.
Yeah, that's very important.
Yeah, it
Thanks.
was. Thank you, Xiaowei. Okay, now. Could everyone see my screen now? Oh, and thank you everyone, Hanjae and Yongchi and Xiaowei for your recap. And now I think we could do a closing, APAC 2025 closing. Before we start, I think I want to highlight and again of OHDSI's mission. So OHDSI's mission is to improve health by empowering the community to collaboratively generate the evidence that we could promote the better health decision and better care. And this one was the slide that Mui presented in January. And I wasn't there on this last year, December's last community call, but I think it was a kind of traditional way to in APAC to like start with a bang and close with a bang. And that was this was the 2025 OHDSI APAC's goal. In research, we were targeting the continued and complete the 2025 APAC study, which I believe the GLP-1 ally study is still going on. And we selected 3 individual network studies in China and led by APAC. And yeah, and then we promote and we also showcase this at the symposium. And we also targeted to strengthen APAC presence in OHDSI Evidence Network. And I believe there is a one project going on in Yonsei in the global GDE network study from the study lead is Chang Hun. And in a training perspective, we were planning to formalize the OHDSI and OMA curriculum in APAC and conduct a community-wide project and support the update and localization of the book of OHDSI. In a communication perspective, we plan to host an APAC symposium and issue a certification for the participation. And we also distributed a newsletter which was made by Asao-san in Japan. And we also plan to host monthly community calls and scientific forums. So I just brought up a massive email and asked everyone, is there any updates of 2025 in of the OHDSI related publication? And this was I believe this is this doesn't covers all the publication, but however, this studies reflects the growth of the maturity of APAC and our network. And we hope to see a continued and expanded research activities across the APAC vision. To expand research capacity, we executed 3 OHDSI framework studies, and we also saw a meaningful growth in the research capacity with the multiple OHDSI framework studies led by Peking and Fudan and USDC across together. And this studies, I believe, demonstrated how the OHDSI framework is being applied to diverse research questions, from the drug safety to disease trajectory. Yeah. And finally, we continue to strengthen the community through regular monthly community calls and scientific forum. And this is the QR code. And whoever wants to see the stay up to the date with the latest updates, I really try to upload every video as soon as possible. So just please subscribe and watch the video if you missed the call. And we, as I mentioned, we are sending every APAC community members to the newsletters. And if you are whoever interested in writing or something and writing the updates of the APAC, please contact Asao Sang. She needs hands, so please contact her. And also, we did a 2025 OHDSI Symposium in Shanghai. And next year, speaking of the symposium, we are having 2026 Symposium in Korea. And I'm pretty sure the date is not published, but I got a confirm from Professor Chan that we're going to have a symposium on October 13th to 15th. So make sure you can come to Korea next year and check your calendar. Just come. And this is the official invitation of the symposium. Thank you, everyone, and thank you all for your hard work and throughout the 2025, and Merry Christmas. Thank you. And anyone who wants to leave a remarks or comments of the closing to 2025 APAC, just please say anything if you want. Everyone is welcome.
All right, so I'll say something, right?
Yep.
Number one, Juan, thank you very much. I mean, I don't think we thank all the volunteers enough, because I think in a community, in OHDSI, and a community like OHDSI, especially here in APAC, it requires a lot of volunteers, right? And this year, we've done a lot of expansions to many different volunteers to help out with the community. Of course, I can't say enough about Song, but we've gotten a lot more volunteers like Juan and Keiko-san and others to help, and Makesh and team, right, to help with some of the other meetings and the logistics behind. It always takes a team to do all this. So first, I want to say thank you. And again, like you said, Juan, we've accomplished a lot this year, right? Last year, we focused a lot on the ETL with an ETL project. And this year, we tried to focus more on teaching people how to do studies. Mm-hmm. And we were very aggressive, tried 3 studies, although not all 3 of them got us to results. But still, we tried 3 studies, and I feel we've been able to accomplish teaching other people and other folks in this community how to do APAC studies, right? Or how to do OHDSI studies. So great accomplishment from that perspective. And I do want to say before we go that next year, we are looking at bringing on a bunch more excitements. One thing that we weren't able to showcase at the China Symposium was the work of our Taiwan region and our Taiwan colleagues, right? So at the beginning of the year, next year, please come and join us, because we're going to have a dedicated session really for the Taiwan team to showcase what they've done this year. So please make sure, don't miss out on that, right? So it'll be a great start to, 2016 next year, right? So yes, and I look forward to Korea, although like I said, it's either Korea or my anniversary. I don't know if my husband's gonna like either one or the other. The last time he went, he got pretty drunk. So that's my closing statement.
Thank you, Mui. And thank you for mentioning me and all other volunteers in APAC. And as I always said, it was really great experience for me to join the OHDSI APAC community, and I really learned a lot, and especially joining the study teams, APAC study teams meeting, it really pushed me to and motivated me to do more my study, and I learned a lot from the analytical perspective too. Thank you. Song, I kind of expect you to mention and comment anything about the 2025 APAC.
So this is what it feels like to be called out.
Yes.
In the middle of the meeting. So yeah, I get to be on the other side of the podium. Yeah.
Pay attention.
Yeah. So it was great working with all the study leads as well for all three APAC studies. Like Yongxie and Xiaowei are here, who routinely joined us for the peaking study. I don't know if any of the Fudan team was here, but that was also another learning experience from ourselves around how data might be captured different ways around the world. So even for just a simple concept like fasting plasma glucose, it was good to know that some countries capture it as fasting, some countries might not capture it as fasting. So that was good to know. But yeah, enough of the boring research stuff. But apart from that, working OHDSI APAC, coordinating OHDSI APAC, I think 2025 was very different in a sense that we had, as Mui mentioned, a lot more volunteers helping out and dividing up the work, right? Dividing and conquering. So I think, although I hope, is Mukesh and team are in the, I don't think they are, right? Oh, I see Lynette is in the call at least. So send us our regards, Lynette, to Mukesh and team on their lovely efforts around the scientific forums. Asao-san, so Keiko on the newsletters. Of course, yourself, Juan, and helping coordinate everything in the back end. In the new year, for those of you who don't know, you'll probably see more of Jiwon, so a new face moving forward, as well as some of the other folks from Taiwan with their cameras on right now. So Septi and Natalie are also going to be very involved in the APAC community call coordinations, right? So, by the way, I never forced Jiwon, Septi, or Natalie to turn on their cameras. I believe this is all self-motivated, initiated, right? So this is great. So next year, hopefully, sorry?
It's a practice.
It's practice, yes. Yes.
Practice.
Even turning on your camera requires practice, right? Yes, I agree. So yeah, maybe from next year you'll see more of the faces that you want to look at and less of the faces that you want to look
No way.
a little bit less, right? So maybe I'll practice turning off my camera in the new year instead of turning it on all the time, so that you guys can see the lovely new faces and visually more attractive people other than myself, right? Yeah.
Are we gonna like take a picture with everybody's camera on to end the year?
Oh yes,
nice.
let's do it.
Yeah.
Turn your camera on, everyone.
Turn your cameras on, okay? And I'll face the bowling alley. Look, I'll even face the bowling alley. Okay?
Guys, thank you.
Who's gonna take the picture?
Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Key.
We should call people out who hasn't turned their camera on.
Yeah,
okay, call everybody out who hasn't turned their camera on. So, who's taking the picture?
I will, and I'm also recording this whole video, so.
Oh my goodness, and I have to bowl now, man.
Take it when Mui just throws the ball.
Yeah, I want to see it. Live stream, go on.
You guys are hilarious. I'm gonna turn you guys around, okay? There. Are you guys staring at the, nope, you're not staring at the bowling alley. Now you are. Now you're staring at the bowling alley. Did the phone just drop?
I can barely see you, Mui.
Oh, good. You can't? Oh, well, good. Michael, hold up the phones.
There you go.
Michael is Mui's husband, by the way, for those of you who don't know.
Yes, Michael is Mui's husband, by the way, if you haven't figured that out yet. So, all right, you guys got enough of pictures. All right,
yes.
I'm turning this camera off.
Anyways, back to you, Jiwon. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you guys again for all your collaboration and help, and hopefully everyone spend your rest of year happily, and Merry Christmas. And I'm in Jeju actually. I'm on a family trip right now, and I'm on a hotel, and the weather is really sunny out there, so I need to go out and track. So yeah, I think that's it for me. Nicole, you're here. Do you want to add on something? Anything?
Oh no, just thank you all
Yeah.
so much for all your work over the year. It's such a fun meeting to come to. I always prioritize it. So thanks for all the great work, and so nice to see everyone's smiling faces. So let's keep the videos on,
let's
right?
skip it.
Yeah, and I look forward to next year. We're going to hopefully try to do a APAC-wide study, and that more details will come early next year when we revisit the Taiwan presentations that weren't able to be presented. After that, we'll wrap up all the work that's been done and hopefully try to plan a new exciting study to do together. So look out for details. They'll come early in the year. So.
Thank you, Nicole. I'll wait for the more details in next
Great.
year. Thank you.
But have a great
Okay.
Christmas, everyone, and
Yeah,
enjoy
have a
the
great
time with your
Christmas.
family and your friends, and ready for next year.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, I think we are good now. Like we have like 10 minutes left, but if anyone who wants to say something, just it's your last call. No one.
Jiwon, you just said you want to go out to track
Yeah,
in Jeju in the lovely weather. If somebody else says something,
okay, yeah, just say something.
Just say
Okay.
goodbye,
Bye,
Jiwon.
everyone. Bye, everyone. Thank you for joining the call. See you next year.
Happy
Bye.
holidays, everybody.
Bye.
Happy holidays.
All right,
Happy
bye.
holidays.
Merry
Bye.
Christmas.
Happy holidays. Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.